Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the biggest Android showdown that's happened every year for the last 3 years, Samsung versus LG. The Samsung Galaxy S7 and LG G5 are the year's 2 biggest Android flagship launches. This means that if you're an Android user and you're looking for something that's not a Nexus, you're choosing between one of these 2 devices. I'm here to help you decide which one to get. Looks are important. If your primary concern is whether your phone's design is truly eye-catching, you're probably going to lock eyes with the 5.1-inch Galaxy S7 first. Just look at this thing. Glass, metal, more glass on the back. There's so much glass. You can even choose a larger Galaxy S7 Edge if that strikes your fancy, and you won't have to skimp on any of the features. But be forewarned, Android lover, both of these Samsung devices scratch really easily. I discovered this after filing my review, but there are already horror stories of various GS7s suffering their own slight cracks and bruises. It's like I always say, if you liked it then you should put a case on it. Whoa, put a case on it, please. The G5, on the other hand, comes in different colors and features a removable battery and swappable modules, which cost extra. This year's G5 also moved the volume buttons from the back of the device to the side, which makes holding the phone that much easier. And LG's new fingerprint scanner on the back, so much faster than the Galaxy S7's, which features its scanner in the home button on the front. Moving on, let's chat performance. There's virtually no difference between either the G5 or the GS7's Snapdragon 820 processor. If you look at the benchmarks, you'll notice there's probably a bit of CPU throttling on the G5's part, but you won't notice it when you're using the device. The Galaxy S7, however, does have one software trick that enhances your experience if you're a gamer. Its game tools are unparalleled. You can use them to dial down the performance of the phone so it doesn't kill your battery, or record your gameplay if you're plugged in and trying to make some of that Twitch Skrilla. LG does offer one gamer-friendly option in the settings menu, but it's not really advertised, nor is it as impressive as Samsung's offerings. All it really does is adjust the video resolution to help you save battery when you're in transit. Now, let's look at the cameras. This is where you shouldn't skimp, y'all. Life is precious and it is short. And if you're not taking note of your days on the planet, well, at least you can rest easy knowing you have a good smartphone camera by your side. I like the GS7's 12-megapixel rear-facing camera sensor so much more than the G5's 16-megapixel sensor. And the devil's in the details. Just look at the difference, especially in low light. The G5 does have one gimmick the Galaxy S7 doesn't offer, and that's a wide-angle lens on the back. It's neat. You can take a 135-degree landscape photo when you're hiking in the Grand Canyon, or just admiring the way you've groomed your lawn. Rest assured, you'll be fine shooting photos with either the G5 or the GS7, but you'll have to look at their software offerings before pulling the trigger just for that feature alone. On the plus side, both phones offer a manual mode, so you can attach them to a tripod to do your bidding. If you're a big fan of having the latest and greatest in your hands, don't shy away from the Galaxy S7. It's the best that Android flagships will get at this point in time, and its camera capabilities remain unrivaled. However, there's a special place in everyone's heart for the underdog, and there's a reason that LG makes such a splash with every new smartphone. The G5 really is something different, and with LG opening up the HDK for its modules, there could be some neat stuff on the horizon. And when that happens, you'll have all the bragging rights of being first